A couple days ago, Clash Royale teased the new evolution, then the update came. When looking close to the Evo skeleton barrel, it is basically two skeleton barrels combined. Does this mean a billion-dollar company didn't have any better ideas?
If we want to answer these questions, we gotta go way back. In 2012, Supercell released their golden baby Clash of Clans, and it was successful. It became the best earning mobile game in 3 months. No one ever saw this kind of success in a mobile game before. The players were loving it. The mobile gaming market was small, and Clash of Clans bring the new light to the nearly non-existent mobile games. Seeing this success, Supercell wanted to make more money, and after a year passed by, they released Boom Beach. It was a Clash of Clans clone with a few tweaks. Boom Beach was a flop. Supercell thought they could release the same game and win big, but everybody was playing Clash of Clans. Why would they want to switch to Boom Beach? If we look at the stats, Boom Beach made a couple $1 million in its first year, while Clash of Clans made 100 million. 100xing Boom Beach. Supercell's effort was gone. But they weren't sad. They got up and learned their lesson. Nobody wanted a clone. They already had a perfect game. Everyone needed new gameplay, nothing ever seen before. The mobile game market was still small. The team started working on a new game while bringing huge updates to Clash of Clans to hold the player base and grow. After 2 years of waiting, a video got uploaded. Clash Royale, gameplay first look. With this video, Clash Royale was born. It looks so different. I mean, look at the fireball. Supercell released this game and it was a hit. It was even bigger than Clash of Clans. It brought home $600 million in 11 months. All of a sudden, Clash Royale was a big era. The loss of Boom Beach was fixed with Clash Royale. One of the reasons for this success was the marketing. Clash Royale's YouTube channel was going crazy with each upload, bringing more and more players with it. But then, the inevitable happened. Clash Royale became...
Legendary cards were added in November 2016. They were so rare that if you wanted it, you paid for it. I'm not even going to bring up the topic of maxing legendaries. This was the beginning of something much larger. In 2017, with the help of pay to win, Clash Royale made 700 million, adding an extra 100 million. Supercell, now being richer than ever, thought they made the perfect game with nothing missing. With this thought, they began updating little, changing the game less and not adding too much. And shop offers got more absurd. The players began criticizing the game for being pay to win. The meta was boring and in a cycle. So all of these problems made Clash Royale's worst revenue year only $400 million. Nearly half of last year's $700 million. A lot of players quit the game because there was no point. If they wanted to reach the top, they had to pay money to max out their cards. Supercell, seeing this, thought they could fix it with more monetization, not huge updates. Even worse, they made the Clan Wars dead. Once a lively event now became a dead addition to the game. It seemed like Supercell was actually killing the game instead of helping it. Also, the Supercell team shifted focus to their new game, Brawl Stars, dropping new characters regularly, and the revenue continued dropping. They had to make big updates, bring Clan Wars 1, fix the pay-to-win problem. Was that even possible? Although Supercell had their new game Brawl Stars, they didn't want to lose Clash Royale. They took this lesson, like what happened in Boom Beach, and tried to fix it. The year was 2020. Everyone is in their house, nothing to do. Clash Royale took this opportunity and started bringing big updates. First, they wanted to change the cycling and boring meta. They introduced new cards like Firecracker, Elixir Golem. Right now, they are a mid-ladder card, but it seemed like Clash Royale was trying. Then, Supercell did one thing true and the players came back. It was Champions. Champions were like fresh air for players. It had everything Supercell needed to make the game great again. It changed the meta, it was a new mechanic, the players needed it. After 3 years, Clash Royale made more money than the previous year. After tasting the money, Clash Royale knew what they had to do. Updates. So the grind began. First, it was the evolutions, a major upgrade to the game. Players have never seen this big of a mechanic. It was game-changing. Barbarians, Firecracker, Archers, Skeletons were the first evolutions, and they didn't disappoint. Again, it seemed like Clash Royale was getting bigger, but evolutions were a big mistake and we didn't know it yet. The so-called grind's last changes were made like level 15 cards, which is a little pay to win, and tower troops. It looked like the way was up. Nothing could go wrong, right? The evolutions, champions, tower troops, were a pretty nice addition to the game. Supercell probably thought that the players were back, we made huge upgrades so they would not quit. Being a company, they only wanted one thing: money. So they made a huge plan of making more money with each update they made. First, the evolutions were included in Pass Royale, so the easy way to get them was paying. Or you could play for hours and get one evolution shard. And the new evolutions were broken. When the evolution bomber first came to the game, it could hit the tower twice with its bouncing bombs. Then they fixed it. Evolution Zap striked 3 times in a row. Then they fixed it. Looking at the champions, the main problem is Boss Bandit. This card is a problem in a lot of ways. When it came, it was so broken. Especially mid-ladder menaces who bought the super expensive deal Unleashed Terror. She didn't die. She would always charge to the tower even with the lowest HP. Then they tried to fix it. Are you seeing a pattern here? Supercell's huge plan was getting broken cards to the game. Players seeing this bought it to win, and losing players' only chance to win was buying the deals. It seems like every season we get a broken evolution and a broken card. Then they quote-unquote fix it. Because of the fix, the card becomes weak and usage rates drop heavily. I mean, look at the Lumberjack evolution. You could drop simultaneous rages to the ghost and it will 3-crown the enemy. And the enemy had nothing to do. Then they fixed it. Now nobody uses it. And let's get to the first question that started this video. Is Supercell lazy? The new content is so basic. Let me give some examples. First, the Skeleton Barrel Evo. The first evolutions were great. They were unique, but it seems like not much thought went into the last evolutions. The Skeleton Barrel evolution is just 2 barrels at once. Second, the new game mode, Merge Tactics. The game is just Clash Mini, but upgraded. Here is Clash Mini gameplay. And here is Merge Tactics. It is nearly the same. Now let's look at the new card. The design is good and all, but the dragon looks like the Electro Dragon. The last champion, Boss Bandit, is just Bandit but stronger. A $1 billion company made these and thought, yeah, sure, we can release this. With all these examples, it looks like Clash Royale is recycling the ideas. My answer is yeah. I think Clash Royale is getting lazy. With the huge jump Clash Royale got in the last months, Clash Royale is happy with the player base and thinks it can hold it in place. Only time will tell. So if you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe. Goodbye.